I don't know, what was your worst ride?
My worst ride this year? Probably when you beat me in the NASA Pro.
I'll tell you the worst ride.
So we are at Fortnum Mason, Hong Kong. Pierre-Charles, Oisin, and talk about racing a little bit.
Yeah, informal chat with the French champ. The big fella.
Looking back this year, obviously, I know what you're going to say. Which one was your best win this year?
Sure, is the you remember that? Is the arc, but no, maybe the Jan with the channel.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. And you?
Deirdre in the Nazi stakes because I beat you.
What?
We have a common denominator.
Well, what a start! What a good start.
Frankie second.
All the jockey want to beat you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
I like it.
But if I see you
have Insta.
Yeah,
everything.
I don't do it myself. My secretary does it. I don't really know how to work it, but my sponsors, they want me to be on Instagram because it generates more people. Okay. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not as young as you guys, so I'm still old-fashioned. I just learn how to text. So I don't really understand Instagram. And you have Instagram?
Yeah, I have
Facebook,
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and another one.
Do you?
Yeah. Yes, I've.
But the best is in Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter is very
good
for
news. You got Instagram, Tinder, whatever.
No,
I
wish. No, I like.
You have to cut that bit out. His girlfriend will smack him.
Twitter is very good for news. For finding out what's happening in the world. Twitter is very good.
Right.
And Instagram is very good for connecting with people our age, young people, frankly.
Sorry.
Oh, he doesn't see it.
I don't see it. No.
I like it.
You cry.
Favorite.
You cry. Tell me the truth.
Okay, I cry in a dark room on my own, but I ignore. What do you do?
When you see something bad right in the Twitter, would you cry?
No, negative.
Or do you reply back?
No. Or maybe sometimes I like.
Yeah. Yes, I like. Perfect.
They see you're a bad jockey. You should have won on this.
I like.
Yeah, and at the bottom, your agent Evan Agar.
After the arc,
Let's go.
Big party.
Champagne.
He had the big party because he won. I was crying, my eyes out.
But
no, you took it well.
Thanks.
I thinking about my father, and after the big race, I'm always a sign for him. But it depends to the race.
Anyway, I can witness this because I was actually out with you after you won the Japan Cup, and we gave it a good tear up. We went out for dinner, we went to a club, we bought lots of champagne, spent a lot of money, and that's how we celebrated, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not bad.
And the next day
I'm glad I didn't have to pay for the bill.
Oh yeah.
It must have been a pretty big one.
I didn't pay for it.
Did you?
No, I did pay for it.
Usually after a big race, you win, you want to spend it with your friends, your family. So it usually involves dinner and some nice champagne, and that's how we celebrate.
I tell you, people don't realise how exhausted we are after like a big meeting, because remember, you're thinking about that particular race probably for a week before, and even when you try and zone out, you're not zoning out. So you're probably getting 5 or 6 hours sleep a night. Then when it's all over, obviously if you've won, you've got an adrenaline rush, you can't sleep anyway. But if you get beat, all you want to do is sleep.
Yeah.
So it's very...
The highs, the lows are extreme. I guess when I was young, I wasn't as strict as I was when I was young. Now, because I'm getting older, I have to, because I'm racing with Oisin. I don't want to say it, but over 20 years younger than me, so I have to keep up with you guys. So I train more now than I did before, because when you're young, you're more fit. It's easy, you know. As when you get older, you have to train harder. Correct?
You are right,
Yes.
but I'm not old for the moment.
We'll come back to you.
Can I move on the side? Can I move on the side?
I don't like the gym, but it's a necessary evil. Have to go. Have to, unfortunately.
Yeah,
and I
sure.
know you work hard at your weight.
Yeah.
Nice, because he's not got tall.
I know, he's massive. He's big hands, you know.
But what are you?
Big man.
160 tall?
173.
Yeah, I'm 161. So
Are you? You're
Yeah.
lying. You're smaller. You just say 161.
it sounds good though.
I'm the same. 160 is fine. 160 good.
This last 20 years, we know a lot more about food, nutrition. I mean, when I first started, you know, we didn't have all the data. You know, now we know, less carbs, more protein. You know, but it's all actually pretty much everywhere now. In packages, everything is written. So, but when I first started, I don't think we were that educated as we are now with diet. It's still hard. We still have to work hard. We have to be careful. Correct.
Correct.
But I know it sounds easy, but you know, obviously, more protein and less carbs, and exercise.
Yeah, like I tell you, PC, if you had a couple of weeks off, we say 3 weeks, no riding, what weight would you be?
60.
65? 62?
I don't know, but maybe 60 for sure.
I went on holidays end of October when the British season finished. Only 5 days. I went from 55 kilo to 61 kilo in 5 days. Now I was eating too much,
Yeah.
and no exercise, but still.
You are
Just
same as
balloon.
me. I think
Just get-
you like the beef.
My face goes
Beef
from
and
this
potatoes.
to this. Yes, potatoes very good.
We like. Yes, you got to keep working on it
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah. Right.
But I like to travel, but in our job, you know, we have to travel all the time. I like to go different country because different culture, different tracks, different way of riding. I enjoy it. Do you enjoy to travel? Or you just
Yeah. Right. I enjoy this place. I love the life here in Hong Kong.
You, Oisin? You like
Yeah.
Japan, do you?
Yeah, I like riding in Japan. I've been very lucky in certain places. I love going to France actually, and you know, obviously you're champion in France. And we're both very lucky, obviously, to go around the world. But I think it's nice. It keeps your mind fresh. You know, when you're stuck in one place all the time, it's hard to.
I
be
find
motivated
it
naturally.
actually quite hard in England because we have to travel so much.
Right.
We go
Spend a lot of time on the road.
Every day, you're at least 4 hours in the car. Boring.
Yeah.
I mean, the way French racing is much better because
Around
around
Paris.
Paris.
Surely.
I like this question.
It's just that. But it's everybody's a different opinion.
He's the best in the world. Everyone else is
Except
trying to
apart
be
from
him.
us, we can't.
We just want to next 5 years time.
No,
Thank you very
no,
much.
I'm gonna carry on till I'm 60. I'm telling you. I'm
Well,
not
give
stopping.
us a chance.
I was happy to beat the best jockey in the world on the arc.
Can we leave now?
I admire certain riders though. I think technically on a horse, James Doyle's very good. He looks very good on a horse and he's a good horseman. Simeon, very clever and can ride anywhere in the world. And I admire the Ortiz brothers in
too.
America. At the Breeders' Cup on dirt, Irad was just unbelievable, on fire. The results he got, and just his action in a race was unbelievable.
Well, I have to say Ryan because I think he's the most consistent. He can ride
Correct.
everywhere in the world and he's always consistent. very rarely makes a mistake. And yes, that's my pick. And you? What do you think at the moment?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe you and Ryan, and in France, Christophe Soumillon is a very good jockey. But maybe you are one of the best of the best.
Even if you beat me, thank you.
And I think in Australia as well, because let's not forget, James McDonald
Oh, he's very good.
achieved an awful lot.
Yes.
You know.
He's very good.
And,
A lot
and he's
of
still
good
young.
jockey.
He's still young and getting to the top.
What's the best thing about being a jockey? Everything. Winning, lifestyle, exciting. No? Being a
Adrenaline
jockey is exciting. What do you
Exciting.
like? Exciting.
Stressed.
Win.
Stress and after exciting.
Yeah. And you?
Fast horses. You know when you gallop one in the morning, that's like riding a winner. A good horse is every time like one.
He's great. Lucky. Lucky.
When you say giddy up and they go, and you say giddy up again, they go faster. You know what I mean? That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's the competition, I think. The excitement of winning. No?
Yeah.
Get that feeling of winning.
And
is
we're
great.
so aware of, with every high there can be a massive
Yes.
low. So you've got to store all the good memories, and when the bad results happen, try and delete them as quick as possible. Erase.
Forget about the bad days.
The bad stuff. It's for PC and us because our strike rate isn't quite as high as his. So I'm 20%. He's probably a bit higher, maybe between 20 and 25. But he is like high 20s, which is very hard to do. But he's got all the experience and he rides for John Gosden mostly. And then he picks up on a Saturday all the good rides. So I do all the work. Frankie steps in on a Saturday. They say, oh, take your time. Frankie make the running and good hands, so horse relax, win. But not so easy for us. You know.
Don't make it sound like that. Terrible.
Remember William
No, that's not
Agus's
true.
horse in the handicap at Sandown?
Oh,
He say,
no.
take your time, first run in 1 year.
Yeah.
Frankie make the running in a competitive, like 16 runners. Loads of front runners we think definitely cannot win making the running. Frankie make the running win. Only Frankie.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. Do you remember?
You're lying.
You see, he won't even remember, but I'll tell you. Anyway, the bad stuff, yeah, we'll focus on the question. What do you do when you
Lose a
hope
race.
to, yeah, and you wish you could ride
when
again?
you're losing a favorite.
You know, and you wish you change your tactics or something. How do you cope with that? How do you deal with it?
If you don't have a lot of excuse,
It's okay,
okay,
yeah.
that's the game. You need to pass another race.
You have to move on, correct?
Yeah.
Same.
Just
Because
focus on the
if you
race.
start thinking too much about the bad race, then you're not gonna approach the next race
Yeah.
in good order, you know.
I think the most powerful thing when you're riding with loads of confidence is your instinct. And once you start questioning yourself, then you make the wrong decision. When you've loads of confidence and you trust your feeling, then everything happens.